Hi everybody. Today we're going to study a very simple and nice topic, which is the comparatives and superlatives. In the previous classes, you have already studied how we can use comparatives and how we can use superlatives. But in this short video, I'm gonna explain you and I'm gonna show you again the most simple rule of using comparatives and superlatives. For the majority of the adjectives we use, in this case we have small when we have the comparatives, so we just need to put er at the end of the sentence, and in this case we form the comparative smaller. But something that we don't need to forget is that we need to add something that is really important in this sentence. Is at the end is we have a smaller, but we also need to add than at the end of this sentence when we want to compare basically two things. We use the comparative to compare just the simple things, and the other part, which is the superlatives. In the superlatives, we are comparing some more than two things. In this case, if I want to compare these three markers, I'm gonna use a superlative, because with comparatives, as I said, we just compare two things, but with the superlative we use to talk about three things. So in the case of the rule for the superlatives, we have the adjective again, small, but we have to put est at the end. And something really important that we don't need to forget is when we make the superlatives, we need to put that at the end, in the beginning. In this case, it's the smallest, right? So for this, we're going to have some really simple and nice examples, and I want you to please help me. First, we're going to see an example about comparatives. And let's see. Who is older, Paul or Brad? We have two pictures over there, and you can see which one is the older, right? It's the oldest guy. So in this case, the sentence might be like this: Brad is older than Paul. In the next sentence, we're going to see an example using superlatives, and we have, in this case, we have three boys over there. We have Brad, Paul, and Tim, and I am asking who is the youngest of the three. So the answer of this thing is Tim is the youngest of the three boys. So in this case, the baby is the youngest, right? In this case, I want you to please help me, and in your mind, I want you to please think about the answer. I'm gonna show you the question, and then at the end, I want you to please tell me the answer. So who is slower, the hare or the snail? We have these two animals, and I want you to please think about the answer and now tell me. If your answer was the snail is slower than the hare, you are right, and you are doing really well using comparatives. The next exercise tells the following thing, and we're going to talk about also three animals. In this case, we're going to talk about the hare, the snail, and the cheetah. And I want to ask, and I am asking, who is the fastest animal of these three animals? Remember, this is a superlative sentence. Superlatives, you have to use est. I want you to please think about your answer and tell me who is the fastest animal. If your answer was the cheetah is the fastest animal, well, in this case I added in the jungle, you are right, and you are doing well with the superlatives, and that is something that I really like. Congratulations, guys. Then we have the next exercise and the next example, and it says, in this case we're going to use comparatives, and we have Bob and John. And my question is, who is stronger, Bob or John? According to what you see, think about your answer, and then I'm going to show you the right answer. And the right answer is the following. So in this case, John is stronger than Bob. The next exercise. In the next exercise, we're going to see a comparatives exercise. In this case, I'm going to talk about two very famous places around the world. One is the Big Ben, which is in England, in the UK, and the Burj Khalifa, which is in it is in Dubai. It is one of the most important buildings in Dubai. So in this case, my question is, which is lower, Big Ben or Burj Khalifa? Think about it, and I'm gonna tell you the sentence. Basically, Burj Khalifa is taller or higher than Big Ben. So in this case, my question is, which is lower, Big Ben or Burj Khalifa? The answer is Big Ben is lower than Burj Khalifa. Then we have the next exercise, and in this case we're going to compare three things or three very famous places, which are the Eiffel Tower in Paris, the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, and the Big Ben in the UK. So which is the highest? In this case, think about your sentence, and actually the highest building is Burj Khalifa. Just something for you to know is that Burj Khalifa is the highest building in the world nowadays, when we're in 2016. So until now, or up to now, Burj Khalifa is the highest building in the world. And the last exercise is about comparatives, and it says, who is fatter, Steve or Sato? You can see these two guys. Well, actually both are big, right? But I want to know who is bigger than the other. In this case, think about your answer. And who is fatter, Steve or Sato? Think about it. If your answer is Sato is fatter than Steve, you are right. And then you are doing really nice. Congratulations, guys. That is a very simple and nice topic that I really love, comparatives and superlatives. It is something that we can use in everyday life, in everyday conversations. And just thank you for your attention, thank you for your great job, and continue learning, because that is something that make us good English speakers. Practice. Thank you for your attention. Bye.